This is an absolutely perfect day to talk about this because in just a little bit, Bethesda is going to reveal some information on the remake and remaster of Oblivion. And we actually get to talk about Bethesda developers talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. So like I mentioned, in a little bit, which I'll update everyone at the end of this video, Bethesda is going to be doing some sort of reveal on an Oblivion remake or a remaster, which is super cool. If you guys haven't played that series, it's one of my favorite games of all time. The Elder Scrolls series is just so epic. And on that subject, there was an article on Games Radar. Bethesda won't grow much for the Elder Scrolls 6, according to Starfield developer, who thinks Rockstar's consistency is amazing given GTA 6's massive headcount. How many developers is too many? The article goes on to say this: The Elder Scrolls 6 is still who even knows how far off, but former Bethesda animator Jeremy Bryant doesn't believe the studio will get any bigger for it, unlike Rockstar, which has 3,000 people maybe working on GTA 6. In an interview with Kiwi Talks, Bryant, who worked on Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Starfield, and more, and the host discussed how Bethesda acquired several smaller studios wholesale to get bigger as quickly and efficiently as possible, going on to say Todd Howard has a vision for the game that he wants to make, and he knows he needs X number of people to do it. Brian explains, when you roadmap out what you're doing to do, you can see if you need more devs, and it was obvious that we did. Probably the only way really to grow that fast is to kind of wholesale absorb. You can't hire that fast, I don't think. It would be hard to hire onesies, twosies, and get up to scale that you need. Now, the article goes on to say, however, when asked if he thinks Bethesda will grow anymore to support the Elder Scrolls 6, he replies, I wouldn't think so. So whatever the headcount is now, that could be everyone working on the game, which we haven't had much real news about apart from Bethesda resharing an old picture. Now, Bryant goes on to praise Rockstar, a company with a large number of employees, saying that they are such masters. Their games are so polished, you always wonder, how do they do it? GTA 6, yeah, it's taken like 10 years, I get it, but I went and looked at the credits for Red Dead, and they had like 500 animators. There was 80, 85 just gameplay animators, another 80 cinematic ones, and another 100 face ones. I think team sizes, it's bonkers. I think the overall dev size, they said, was around 1,600 on Red Dead Redemption 2. He then speculates they conceivably have about 3,000 people maybe working on GTA 6, but Bryant doesn't think it sounds like the best place to work, despite the amazing games Rockstar makes. How do all those people communicate and form any kind of bond at work when it's just random thousands of people sitting shoulder to shoulder like on an assembly line, he asks. I don't know, that doesn't sound all that great to me. It sounds terrible. And on that last point, that's been obviously one of the criticisms of Rockstar over the last couple of decades and years is the quality of life associated with creating these games. And we've heard reports that that has since changed after Red Dead Redemption 2 releasing. But we obviously don't know the ins and outs of Rockstar unless you, of course, work there. But at the same rate, he goes on to praise just how amazing the games that Rockstar create and how they're able to keep up a line of communication and consistency with however many thousands of people. He estimates around 3,000 people working on Grand Theft Auto 6, which would essentially be double the amount of developers that were working on Red Dead Redemption 2. So you can probably understand why it's taken so long. I don't think it's an excuse for Rockstar not telling us anything about the game for over 500 days, which is just crazy to think about because over those 500 days, the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer has hit 250 million views, 250 million on YouTube alone. That doesn't account for any other platforms it might have been uploaded on, like on Twitter or social media, whatever the case might be. It's got 12 million likes, 244,000 dislikes, and over 1 million comments on the video, which again is just absolutely insane. But again, it just goes to show you how different each and every company is and how they operate in different ways. Other companies seemingly revealing their plans to the week, to the month, sort of outlining a roadmap of what's going to happen. And then you have other companies like Rockstar Games that, again, give us 500 days of radio silence on what is arguably going to be the biggest game of all time. And while Rockstar Games isn't talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, they certainly are talking about a handful of other things. Like, for example, the other day on social media on 420, they released sort of a trailer or a teaser. I don't know what to call it. They said, happy 420, kick back, relax, and enjoy. Again, it's about 15 seconds long. Again, sort of trolling fans everywhere. This isn't the first time that Rockstar has openly celebrated something on 420 by putting something out on social media or on their newswire, but it just comes at a bad time because Rockstar knows that everyone is super heightened and on alert right now. They know that we have our notifications turned on for them, so every single post that Rockstar puts out, we get alerted to, we're updated to, and when you see a video that's going to be playing, you immediately say, is this something for Grand Theft Auto 6? That wasn't the case, again, even though it was a cool little teaser. And a little bit earlier today, Rockstar again doing their weekly update for Red Dead Online, which obviously is annoying fans. Get 2x gold bonus for completing all your daily challenges in Red Dead Online, plus triple rewards on trader sales, and Trade Route, the free roam event, bonus gold in the feature series, and more through April 28th. So Rockstar Games not making any big time announcements, just posts that are getting fans super excited and then a little bit disappointed once they realize, of course, what it is. So hopefully Bethesda's announcement of Oblivion Remastered and seeing the fans' response to how excited they are just for something new and for something they've been wanting and waiting for will motivate Rockstar to make some sort of announcement on their own, which again, they're kind of up at a deadline to May 15th of when they sort of have to update us on the fate of Grand Theft Auto 6 and whether or not it'll be coming out this fall or whether it will be delayed. And now as I'm jumping back in and recording this, we now know what Bethesda's announcement was. It, of course, is Oblivion Remastered, which is available today. They did so in sort of a revealed trailer, quasi-developer interview with their Bethesda studios, hearing from environmental artists, developers, etc. And it really goes to showcase two things. Number one, because of the GTA 6 trailer leaking earlier, we were sort of robbed of this amazing moment. Bethesda had over like 500,000 people watching, I think at like the peak of the trailer being shown. I think Rockstar would have been closer to like 1 million, maybe 1.5 million people watching at one time. Of course, because it leaked, we didn't end up getting to see the reveal actually happen. A lot of people were asleep because it kind of happened in the middle of the night. People were unaware of the leak actually happening if they weren't keeping up with what's going on. So we were robbed of that moment, number one. But it also goes to show us that Rockstar can essentially shadow drop whatever they're going to do with Grand Theft Auto 6 next, and it's going to be successful. Oblivion Remastered, yes, of course, there were rumblings of it. It was supposedly leaked in several different ways. But at the end of the day, Bethesda made no announcements about it until it was here. And it is a huge success. So essentially, Rockstar Games is capable of doing the exact same thing, if not in a bigger, more grander fashion. So for those saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 needs years of marketing, I think that's wrong, and I think Rockstar is aware of it too, because Bethesda can essentially just break the internet by doing one thing, and they've gone completely mainstream. Rockstar Games is definitely capable of doing the exact same thing as well. So it'll be interesting to see. Rockstar's essentially your move next. But let me know what you think about everything we discussed in those comments down below, from ex-Bethesda developers talking about what the heck's going on at Rockstar to what the heck Bethesda just dropped on us today and how Rockstar could almost emulate that. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.